Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cookout Chronicles podcast.
With your favorite cousins on your mama's side.
Absolutely.
I'm Zaria.
And I'm Lamont. And welcome to our show. I keep looking at myself. I got to stop. I got to get in the habit of not looking at me.
Yeah, I don't know where to look. I guess I got to look at you.
Right. We should be looking at each. We see each other. We good. But hey, y'all. How's it going? Hey, cousin. Grab a plate. Do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I'm messing up the set already. Why am I so nervous? I'm all jittery. If y'all aren't watching us on YouTube,
we sorry.
Visibly shaking.
We're actually really sorry for how nervous we are right now. We have been planning and talking and discussing revamping, rebooting, restarting our podcast. Previously known as Local Blacks.
Local Blacks. Yeah.
R.I.P. girl. We love you. We love
forever in our hearts.
Okay, you
Local
will
Blacks.
Always be one of us.
If y'all were with us in the Local Blacks days, we
look different.
Yeah.
We act different.
Yeah, we weren't even on camera.
No,
during that time.
It was a lot of.
And thank God.
And thank God
for me.
No, really. And thank God because I don't think I was ready to be on nobody's camera.
Mm-mm.
We tried once. No, we tried twice to do it on camera.
Yeah, twice. Yeah.
It failed. So
here we are. So this is kind of like Local Black season 2, kind of, but not really. It's a whole different show. It's a new IP but it's the same people.
That was what, 3 years ago?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Local Blacks was 3 years ago.
Oh my God. Wow. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, girl. No, for real. Like
moment of silence for Local Blacks. Amen.
All right.
But we are still your Local Blacks, but just a little grown, a little bougie now.
A little older, a little wiser. We done been through some things, okay? Yes. We done been through some things.
Absolutely. So, we're in studio. Well, my parents' basement. But we're in studio.
Which is a studio.
Y'all can see us. I keep looking at myself. But yeah, we're here. So welcome to the Cookout. This is going to be a dumpster fire. But I'm glad you guys are here for the ride. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, let's get into some housekeeping things.
Yes.
So to keep up with us, we do have social media. Let me see. Y'all, look, I'm prepared.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, so am I.
Our rule was no phones during the show.
Unfortunately, that's not gonna pan out well for us.
Okay. So if you want to keep up with us, we do have some socials. So our Instagram is at Cookout Chronicles Pod, and you can follow us there. Come on, Mike. There we go. And then in our Instagram, we have a link tree to all of our other ones.
Yes.
So we have our YouTube channel, which is, I'm assuming, what you guys are watching us on right now.
Right.
So hello. Our TikTok is, it's going to be so loud. Okay. Oh my God, we got 2 followers. Oh my God. So our TikTok handle is also Cookout Chronicles Pod. And then we also have a submission form if you want to send us any, almost have requirements. What? If you want to send us any ideas or topics or suggestions for the show, put it in that Dropbox and we will highly consider it. Yeah. So follow all of our stuff. And also on our link tree is our personal social. So you guys can follow us there too.
I would say it out loud, but it's a lot of letters.
Yeah. Y'all know how to spell. And if you don't,
well, we'll teach you.
So our upload day is going to be every Sunday. We feel like with Black culture and just like our people, Sundays are very important in our history and our culture. So you'll be hearing us on Sundays at 6, hopefully around 6.
Around 6.
Around 6-ish. And yeah. That's really all the housekeeping stuff. I keep looking at my little note card right here that we have. This was the rule that we weren't going to do phones, but here we are. Well, let's talk a little bit about like what we are and who we are. Right?
Okay.
I thought this would be a good intro for them to get to know
for
us.
The first episode. This is just our introduction episode. We will get into the nitty gritty further along, but we wanted you guys to get a feel for who we are, why we wanted to start this podcast, who we are to each other. So, yeah, I'll let you start.
Me?
Well, yeah.
Wait, should we pop some champagne first? We should probably do that.
We
should. Yeah, we should.
Yes, yes.
So shout
out
to our good friends Chloe and Bobby. They made this for my
we love y'all.
My graduation when I graduated college in last May. So, oh my God, and happy last day of Black History Month.
Yes, happy last day.
This episode will be uploaded after that, but we're filming this on the 28th, so it's still Black History Month when this is posted.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to open this. This is embarrassing. How about you start, and then I can work on getting this open. And I'll just chime in when I need to.
Okay. So
while I get this open.
As I have mentioned, we started a podcast, I want to say in 2021.
ASMR.
Well, I hate that. So we started a podcast in 2021 called Local Blacks. And it was great. It was a great startup for us. Mm-hmm. It wasn't what we wanted it to be.
Right.
I was at the time I was in Mississippi going to school. He was in Kansas City going to school. Mm-hmm. So we could not be in the same vicinity. And it was harder to record ourselves. Mm-hmm. It was harder for us to be on camera. Like I said, we did 2 attempts and it did not work out. Local Blacks was great. We
got a full season out of it.
How many episodes was it?
I don't even know, girl. But it was a few. It was a good handful.
Yeah, it was a good handful.
And we were really consistent.
Yes, we were very consistent about it. And then, we after the first season, we kind of got really, really busy, both of us.
Yeah, some technical difficulties. A computer ended up dying. Needed a new one. Software didn't work for my new computer. So we just...
It was rough.
Put it on hold.
So we put it on hold, and then when I moved back home, well, he was moving back home, and I had made the decision that baby, it's time for me to come on home. So then we were like,
well, in the same place at the same time, might as
well. It just kind of lined up for us, and then we had come to the decision that Local Blacks had run its course. And in order to... We just kind of felt like too much time had passed for us to do like season 2 of Local Blacks. It was time to do like a whole new revamp, rebooting, change it up, because after 3 years, we had changed. I don't even think you were 21 yet, were you?
So, I had just turned 20. Yeah, in 2021. Yeah, I just turned 20.
Yeah, so now I'm 24, he's 23, about to be 24.
Period. And we will have an episode that we'll have to film after about my birthday trip, which we're taking next weekend. Yes. So this is like a pre-recording thing. Yes. But so when this comes out, we'll be coming back from my birthday trip. So we'll talk about that in episode 2. But I wasn't even 21 yet.
Yeah, so we were kind of, we weren't babies, but we were. Is it opening? Go ahead, pop it.
To the Cookout Chronicles. My headphones is all messed up.
Wait. Get your glass.
There we go. I didn't mean for it to pop like that, y'all. I was just trying to loosen it up. I didn't want to take your shine or your thunder.
No, it's all right.
But this is Bel Air Brett Gold champagne. So I was saving it for a special occasion. Well, yes. And why not then the series premiere of our show?
Well, yes. But yeah, so at that time we were babies, basically.
You need more than that.
Well, yes. And right now we are...
We'll start with that.
Kind of in our mid-20s, reaching our mid-20s.
Right, approaching our mid-20s.
Life has lifed. And we have learned some things. We have grown a lot. We have changed a lot.
Life has curb stomped me.
Life has curb stomped. And so, what better time to start and reboot and revamp the show under a new name, under kind of like new topics, a new
a
new
era, a new era of us.
Then to do it right now when we are kind of kind of pivotal points in our life. Yeah. Turning point.
I would agree. And I would cheers to that.
Cheers to that. All right.
Oh, my, wait, we should look at the middle camera and we should do it again. Okay.
Right.
And cheers to that. Okay, let's do a little taste.
All right.
I'm going to bloat.
Okay.
I'm going to bloat.
That was a lot.
This is really good. Once again, shout out to Chloe and Bobby for our listening. If not, y'all fake. Thanks for the champagne.
Yeah, no,
and also, this is my one exception to my dry February.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, why not? Special occasion. But that is really good, y'all. I highly recommend. Not sponsored, but it is really good champagne.
It's great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we are kind of, not pivotal point. Well, every point in your life is a pivotal point.
Yeah.
But we are kind of both in like new chapters of our lives in great ways. You know, life has its ups and downs. And I feel like we're both kind of in a up right now. So, you know, what better way?
Definitely. We're not even in our prime yet, y'all. We are in our primer.
Okay.
We're prepping for the prime.
Okay, we're almost there, y'all.
Especially with the gays. We don't peak until like 28, 29. So
and I'm a black
I got time. I feel like I'm feeling like I'm like 23 teen.
Yeah.
I'm not 23. I'm 23 teen.
Well.
I feel like my 20s are like my second attempt at my 20s. No, the second attempt at my teens.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do all like the partying and like all the going out when I was a teenager. So very much in the house, very much in sports. So I wasn't doing all that.
I was in the
so now this is my time.
I was in the crib with it, and I went off to school, and I was in the streets with it. We
both were, yeah.
And I feel like right now in my life, baby, I want to be in the bed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
The streets kicked my tail. It is time for me to be in the house.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
We are on our winding down kind of streak now, which is crazy for 24. But oh my God, my watch is going off, y'all. I'm so sorry.
I'm still young and I'm still turned, but I think I don't know.
In a different way, though.
In a different way. I want to try I want to do new things. I want to have new experiences. I definitely feel like this is the perfect time for us to start traveling more. We are doing that right now. Okay?
Absolutely. Young,
we about to travel.
All the trips we got planned.
Oh my God.
For this summer.
We're going to be tired.
Every month is something new.
We're going to be tired.
Every month. Oh my God. The episode when we come back from Beyonce is going to be a mess too.
Baby.
We're going to have a lot to talk about.
We're going to have to vlog. We're definitely going to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're going to have to vlog.
Oh, and speaking of vlogging, real quick, y'all, we are in the process, all right, of rolling out our Patreon. So that'll come a little bit later, but there's going to be like exclusive access stuff on there. So we'll have like vlogs. We'll do like Q&As. We're also thinking about maybe having like the videos explicit because on YouTube we can't say certain shit. Right. So we will have explicit videos on there that you can watch, early access videos, a lot of fun, like behind the scenes stuff.
Because one thing y'all gonna learn about us, baby, we got some potty mouths.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's the first episode. We're trying to keep it a little clean.
We're trying to be professional. We're trying to just get out the information that we need to get out.
Right.
But baby, we are your cousins on your mama's side. Like we gonna get comfortable at some point. But
yeah. Especially with harder topics too. Yeah. Like we're not just gonna be everything's all fine and dandy. No, that's not real life.
Because that's not how it is.
I'm not gonna come on here and be fake. There's gonna be some stuff may get us canceled, and that's okay because I'm poor. And I'm a nobody, so you can't cancel if I ain't got nothing.
Okay. Okay. We will not try. We will not be offensive
on purpose.
Right. To certain communities on purpose. But there are other communities that I certainly don't care about offending.
Yeah, this is not a safe space for any of y'all. But yeah, so that will be rolling out maybe within, I don't know, next couple months. We have some paperwork stuff we have to do. Make sure we're doing everything the right way. Yeah. The legal way. So we don't end up in prison for tax fraud. Okay. Okay. All right. They're going to be like, actually, that podcast belongs to us, actually. Go ahead and shut down.
No, please.
So once we get all that stuff figured out, we already have a little bit of content for it, just stuff that we've done before, like filming this episode. But yeah, so we have some stuff in the works, and that's going to be rolled out here soon. So get the wallets ready. I'm kidding.
Open your purse.
Open your purse. Open your purse. Yes. Oh my God! Remember on Local Blacks where if you want to send us a little money,
send us a little money.
We should start a Cash App too. We should. We need to start a Cash App. Yeah.
We do. Because if you want to send us
just a little money and just support. What do we say? 2 local blacks in need. Yep. I can't even remember.
I don't know. I have to go. We got to go back and listen to some of them.
We should and like re-listen to it on the pod.
And y'all should too.
Yes.
Because listen, y'all will hear the difference in the content. Y'all will hear how we have grown in those years. So I think please go listen to Local Blacks.
Yes, go listen. It's still on Apple Podcasts, and all the episodes are also on YouTube as well, on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
So go listen to those. I don't have any reason to take them down. So I sometimes go back and re-listen to them. Yeah. Like, it's kind of nostalgic for me.
It's so cute. I love it. I love Local Blacks. That was our baby.
Oh my God. Every 2 weeks, Local Blacks.
We was not playing about Local Blacks.
Yeah, some great memories. We were also kind of negative on Local Blacks too. Sorry, it's a champagne. We were talking about a lot of good stuff, but and
at that time
it was a lot.
COVID was still at its peak.
Yes. Oh yes.
So there wasn't much to smile about.
Right. I remember talking about Telfar. That's when I originally heard about them and like knew what they were through that episode because like Beyonce was seen with one, and I was like, okay, I kind of need one. And then I got my first Telfar.
I'm still working.
Was that in? I think it was in April. Yep. April of last year, of 2024.
And I sure needs to give me one.
Maybe it was May. I can't remember.
The world is kind of still going, or now going back into hell in a handbasket.
Right. Right.
So we will have things to talk about as far as that.
Right. And we actually have stuff going on besides me getting broken up with the day I have to film an episode. That was a fun day.
That was a
oh my God, that was a fun day.
That was a fun day.
Oh
well, and
I just want to give 20-year-old me a hug.
Oh my God.
I just want to give 20-year-old me a hug. I'm going to get comfortable on y'all.
And I've had a lot more dating experiences now. So we will talk
you and me both.
Yes. We will talk about all of that. Dating, life, just anything in general. That's why we called ourselves the Cookout Chronicles. That's why we are saying we are your favorite cousins on your mama's side, because we want y'all to be comfortable. We want y'all to feel like this is a safe space. We don't want y'all to feel like y'all have to filter yourselves. Now, don't be in our comments being disrespectful.
Right.
Okay? We don't do that.
Because I'll knock all this shit over.
Okay. We'll shut it down. Okay? We will shut it down. But we do want y'all to feel like this is a comfortable space where y'all could be yourselves, where y'all could, tell y'all stories.
Yeah.
And where we can tell ours, Yeah. I'm at the age now where you can't really judge me for things that I know you've done. Right. Okay.
And plus just be like a space where like other people can know that they may be going through the same thing. So, like, I would have loved to hear that when I was a teenager going through what I was going through.
Exactly.
Like with my sexuality and stuff. So I just want to be like somebody to somebody,
Yeah, we just want
to that was a good little quote. I want to be somebody to somebody.
That's you, really.
And I can't be on reality TV, so this is it.
Oh my God, remember when we auditioned for that Best Friend show?
Oh my God. I totally forgot about that.
That was like 2020, 2021. And we had to send in videos of ourselves.
I don't even
know
what network was that for.
All I know is
I have like this like little folder in the back of my mind about that. Oh, it was the Iconic Duos show or something like that. Oh my God, I do remember that. I forgot about that.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's going to happen to us one day. It's just we got to be at the right place at the right time.
Yes.
But I don't know if I could do reality TV.
I don't know if I want to do reality TV because
it depends on kind of what TV it is.
Yeah.
Like if it's like a Housewives where like we all kind of meet up, do our thing, go home. I don't know. There's pros and cons because you know me, I'm more like the Bad Girls Club, the Jersey Shore, Real World, like Big Brother. All those shows.
I'm like the complete opposite because don't have me nowhere where I gotta live with nobody. I promise you.
I feel like I could live in like a 20-something's house for like a couple weeks.
I promise you I couldn't. I promise you.
Or like summer house.
First of all, I wouldn't even make it through 2 nights. I promise you I wouldn't. First of all, there's too many people up in here. There's too many personalities. I really don't have time for all of this. I'm by my. You know me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm of our friend group, the introvert. me.
But that's what I was saying. Maybe we could do like a summer house because the new summer house, Martha's Vineyard, it's all black people. And what's going on? What's happening?
Sorry, I don't know if I could do that.
And they go to like this house that they rent every summer for like 2 weeks. I think it's like maybe like 14 or 15 days. I feel like I could do that.
2 weeks.
Yeah, and like we could just party, drink all day, and then go back to our regular lives, and then we come back next summer.
Put me in a padded room for real. Zaria done went crazy.
I feel like honestly, 2 weeks with our friend group may not. No.
Exactly. We can't.
Yeah, no.
2 weeks.
But would you rather do like a friend group or complete strangers?
Friend group. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It would have to be the friend group because complete strangers, y'all gonna see a different girl. They're gonna be like, is she okay? Like, is she all right? No, I'm not.
I'm not okay.
Y'all let us know because y'all be on one of them shows where y'all would have to like live in close proximity with people. Because I just don't know if I could do it.
And also get used to these topics because we talk about reality TV a lot. Like mentally ill. I already think I'm on reality TV anyway. So
honestly, with our friend, we definitely could. There's always
absolutely.
But you know what?
We just need to find somebody to film it.
Here's the thing: I would be the friend that wouldn't know nothing until after because the group chat. I'm sorry, I've let everybody down. I'm not checking it. I do check it, but periodically.
I feel like just doing like the whole meetup, do a scene, go home. That's a lot of work, though.
That is true.
Because I feel like if you live in a house, like I can take off work for like 2 weeks and go film a TV show and come right. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about that
interrupts like
filming,
my flow, my day.
In different places, sometimes it feels inauthentic. We're in a house where you are forced to be around these people.
Yeah.
You don't have to make up a story, which I never. Okay, so this is my issue with Bad Girls Club when they started to do the whole producers in like mingling and interacting and making stuff up. You don't have to do that. Like the producers really never had to get involved in the show. Literally.
I would have been a lot smoother if it did. I mean, of course, there's going to be like organic drama. That's
what I'm saying. Once you already put all these women in this house,
crazy women
who are trying to prove that they are a bad girl, baby. It was already going to happen. Like there was no need to do all of that. Like
right.
So
look at us already talking about reality TV in the first episode.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But this is us, though.
This is us. This is what.
This is the second best thing. So, plus, with doing something like this, like a podcast, we are in full creative control. Like we don't answer to anybody. We don't have to go through editors and producers. As you see, we have our own headphones on. We are the stars. We are the editors. We are the social media group. We are the secretary. Like we run all this basically.
Exactly.
And I feel like putting our stories in the hands of somebody else that can manipulate it and do anything they want with it is what scares me. Because I may be saying something about somebody else in the group and they edit it and chop it up to make it look like I'm talking about Zaria.
Exactly.
You know, I don't know. I don't know how I like that.
No,
it's all part of show business, but you know how much, I don't know. I'd rather do something like this.
Yeah.
So here we are. Long story short, here we are. Do we want to get into the story of how we met? Zaria claims that there's a lot more that went on when I went to our high school.
Let me tell you something.
But I don't believe it.
That was like, shoot, when did we graduate? 2019?
2019, yeah.
Maybe that was years ago.
Very much years ago.
What I can tell y'all is that I did not like this man when I met him.
Yeah, break it down. Well, can I give a little context first?
Oh, God.
So, also, we didn't want this episode to be too long. We're going to try to keep it under like 30, 35 minutes. But we'll see. We will see. We love to talk, which is why we have a podcast, right? So, let me give a little context first. So, my freshman year of high school, I went to a private school. I'm not dropping names because I don't care enough. Right. Okay, school, but wasn't getting along with anybody. Grades were shit. Right. Social life was shit. I was playing basketball, so I didn't really have anything else to do.
Right.
And so yeah, having problems with kids at the school, whatever, I was not going to excel there. So I applied for this magnet school in town.
Right.
And I ended up getting in. So a lot of the kids in the private school that I went to, they start whispering, rich white people. They ain't got nothing better else to do besides talk about black people.
Right.
So they catch wind of me moving to this new school, right? Which was also my original plan because I was always wanting to go to that. We just going to have to say because it's going to pop up anyway. I always wanted to go to Northeast Magnet.
Right.
So, yay, go Griffins! Shout out to all the Griffins out there. So yeah, I didn't get in my first year, and then I reapplied and got in my sophomore year. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not liking the school anyway.
Right,
like, I'm
right.
fighting folks, allegedly. So I'm out.
Right.
So then I get to Northeast Magnet, and my mindset going in was like Bad Girls Club. Like, I felt like I was a replacement on the Bad Girls Club.
God.
This is 15-year-old me, y'all. And I'm a Pisces, so I'm crazy, very delusional. So yeah, I was like, I'm not going to come into this school and let people think that they can run me, or that I came from a private school that I'm all like, oh, goody two shoes,
Right.
like we can kind of get away. Nah, baby. Bro, I was getting in arguments like first 9 weeks of being at that school. I came in hot. I came in a little hot. And plus I also was going through, once again, stuff with my identity and not fully accepting who I was,
right.
and already being picked on for that at the previous school.
Mm-hmm.
So now coming into a new environment, I'm like, yeah, that's not happening this go round. So that's why I came in a little hostile, a little hot, a little heavy-handed.
Y'all, it wasn't a little. It was a lot. So yeah, what class was it? It was it history?
Yeah, Mr. Albers.
Oh, shout out Mr. Albers.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something, man.
Took us like crying episode 1.
That was a sentence. Anyways, yeah, so
it was like a U.S. history class or something.
It was our U.S. history class, and I'm just living life, and all of a sudden I hear this agitating. You had so much attitude, so I was like, "Who is this?
Yeah, very sassy.
When did he get here?
Who is this diva?
Let me tell y'all something. The closet was glass.
Not a glass closet, please.
I'm sorry, the closet was glass.
Everybody knew it besides me, apparently.
If he was struggling, baby, I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, when I got there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna admit, like, that's when I kind of like came to terms with it, and I'm like, okay, like when I get there,
this
like,
is who I am.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna. That was like my fresh start.
And so, yeah, when I say I cannot remember specifically why I did not like him,
I was doing too much.
You were doing.
I know why I was doing too much.
It was really the doing too much for me, and so I was not nice to him. But I'm not like an overly mean. Okay, sophomore year, there was a lot of drama going on in general. I think everybody...
That didn't even include me. Yeah. Like, this is stuff that happened like before I even got there.
There was a lot of drama going on in general.
Right.
So, baby, I wasn't having it.
I made it even worse. To add insult to injury.
What? I wasn't having it. Do you hear me? He was never going to come in doing all of that. But you know what? You know what I respected about Lamont? He didn't care. So what?
Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
Literally, this is how he was. Like, I could not stand him, and every day I just couldn't stand him even more because he was not. I said, I cannot.
Yeah, I was fighting demons in my head. Like, nothing that nobody could say could.
Yeah.
Like, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Like, I had a very hard exterior. Still do. Still trying to break it down a little bit.
And you know what's so crazy? As close as we are, with you being my best friend, I do not remember. I think the shift was when you started playing basketball for the school that my dad was coaching at.
Right. My senior year.
Yeah.
Our senior year.
Our senior year. So I think junior year, it kind of like the me not liking you thing kind of like dwindled down a little bit because your personality started becoming who you really are.
Yeah, I was calming down a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But we weren't friends, but we were cool.
We also had a couple classes together too.
Yeah.
Like we had like college algebra together, and then you were our senior class president, and my thing for senior year was like I didn't do anything Stuco related, anything like leading up to my senior year, and I was like, look, this is my last year. I ain't done shit but play basketball.
Right.
So I really wanted to get involved in that stuff more, and I mean having to go to meetings and see you every week and doing all this other stuff. I was like, okay, she kind of chill. She kind of cool.
That's literally how it was, and I think when I found out that what school you were playing for, mind you, Northeast Magnet, there wasn't any sports.
Right, yeah.
You had to, because it was a magnet school, so you had to apply to get in, and you had to be, they call it a random select. Do I know if it's random or not? I don't know. I don't care because I got in.
Well,
Well,
I don't even know how I got in.
Yeah, I don't know how
if I'm being
works.
on. Oh wait, no, I do. Well, we'll talk about that after.
But there were no sports, so you had to go. You had to play sports in the school that was in your district.
Mm-hmm. Which I cheated the system.
And who cares? Because everybody does it.
Right,
they still do it to this day. Ooh. But anyway,
we are not affiliated with Northeast Magnet in any way. We are former students. We're not trying to out anybody,
okay,
but let's not be dumb.
But like that's what everybody was doing,
right? And probably still is to this day. Does anybody even go to Northeast Magnet anymore? I feel like that school doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, listen. I'm embarrassed. I went back one time.
Really? I ain't been back.
One time. But it was Christmas break or something of freshman year of high school. Mm-hmm. And I started, those videos where they be like the person who like can't get rid of like who peaked in high school or whatever. Uh-huh. I started feeling
I hear my mom coming in.
And
sorry, y'all.
Mama.
Oh, she got the password wrong. Okay, go ahead. But she's gonna have to whatever.
Yeah, I was like, So I never went back. Went back, and I'm so.
So wait, when was this?
This was like 2019.
Oh, 2019. Okay.
Yeah, this is okay.
Like
December of 2019.
Okay, got you.
So.
Who's that? Is that my mama?
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
We're filming right now.
Because he didn't even have to do you like that.
I couldn't hear you. My bad. Hey, mom. Did you give me some leftovers?
No, not the way you just treated her. But anyways.
Sorry. I love my mama, y'all.
Listen, his parents is my parents.
Right. And vice versa. So you went back, Christmas break.
So, yeah, and I was like, wow, this is giving very much loser vibes. Oh. So, yeah, I never looked back. I never went back. I only went back when, like, because I was in the orchestra. So, like, some of the orchestra kids would ask me to come to the concert.
Yeah. That's different, though.
That's different.
Yeah, you don't want to be that person that's always going back to your old high school.
But going to see them dang teachers, and every time I think about the one time that I did it, I was like, oh, you loser.
Yeah. Like, and it ain't even been a year yet. But
yeah. But getting off track. So, yeah. Once I found out. So, yeah, you had to go play basketball or any sport in the district that, you're in. So, once I found out that he was playing basketball for my dad, I was like, we have something in common. My father. My father. So
he's a great coach too.
Yeah, he's a good man. He's a good man.
Yeah.
So we started talking about that. And that just kind of like trickled down into like us learning more about each other.
Yeah, it happened very gradually. Yeah. Like a while, just wasn't like, okay, like you like me now, period.
Yeah.
It was definitely like over time, and then we ended up doing. We went to prom together.
Yes.
And then we were definitely best dress. I was robbed for best dress, but
if y'all could have seen my dress and my poom poom pow.
Oh my god. Definitely was best dress. We got robbed, but it's fine. The guy that won best dress is honestly who I would want to win it if it wasn't me. So
I don't even remember who won.
It was Molly. See, it was Molly. Yeah, I think he had like the same color scheme as we did because we did black and gold.
Yeah,
I think he was the same, but his tux was a little bit better fitting, and he was like a little slimmer than me. So I feel like
Molly,
it's fine
if you're out there, and you just so happen to roll up on this podcast. Okay,
I'm gonna send this clip to him directly.
You can, because listen, we follow each other on Instagram. But anyways, Molly. Baby. We grown now.
Oh my god. Okay, well, moving on. So, and then we did our graduation parties together too, which was a whole time and a half. I kind of blurred out that day, to be completely honest, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Just blocked that out of my memory. I do remember us putting together that cute video though. Yeah, and my dad crying during the speeches.
When your dad, first of all,
yeah,
I will never get over that story of your daddy crying because listen,
he's a softie. He is.
Y'all listen to how this went, okay? Lamont's dad looks just like Lamont. Like,
and we also have the same name too.
They have the same name. Lamont is going like his dad is a direct reflection of what Lamont's gonna look like when he is old.
And act like.
Yeah.
I already pick up all his mannerisms. It's bad.
Like, chillest man in the world who loves, when I say this man loves his son, he loves his son. So, everybody's doing speeches, because we both have our families there. So some of my family's getting up and talking about me, and then giving us like words of encouragement for
Right.
the
Yeah.
future. And Lamont's dad gets
Own in the room as he
on in
does.
the room, cracking jokes, he and ha ha, and laughing it up. I said, as soon as man, listen, it's because he was making all types of jokes, but as soon as it was time to like start talking about his son, Lamont's dad looks at him just like this. It just breaks down crying. It was the cutest thing in the world because I knew it. I said he cracking all them jokes because he is trying his best not to cry.
That's how we do it in this family.
Yep. It was so, and he just couldn't fight it no more. Them tears just got so rolling. It was so
he was clenching my shoulder real hard too.
Oh my god, like
yeah,
my boy.
Yeah,
like
and I'm his only boy, so it was a good moment. But yeah, and then ever since that, our friendship just kind of just took off.
Yeah.
And it's an effortless friendship too. Like we don't need to be all up on each other all the time because we've been away from each other for so long.
Yeah.
So I don't need to call her every day. I don't need to text her every day. So yeah, and then and here we are.
Because at the end of the day, that's my best friend.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, you are my best friend, and can't nobody take that away from me. Can't nobody take that away from you. Can't nobody tell me nothing about you. I shut it down. I nip it in the bud for real.
She know everything.
Okay, you cannot tell me nothing about my best friend. We done been through it together. Okay.
Yeah, some of the hardest times, some of the lowest times.
We have been through it together.
Some we may dive into. No.
Honestly.
Some we may have to reminisce on.
Like we are family. Like y'all are family. Like so we are going to definitely dive into those deeper topics. Also
Help the mic up.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Also, like, we have a couple of. He has cousins that I knew outside of him.
Oh my god,
so
yeah.
We all just.
Yeah.
Cosmic brownies.
The cosmic brownies. Yes, it's, and I feel like that's also how like we became close because you knew Duran, that's my older cousin. He's 2 days older than me. So we basically, grew up together. Yeah. And you knew him through Boys and Girls Club, right?
We worked together.
And then she also knows my younger cousin, which is she is a year younger than me, but our birthdays are within the same week.
Yep.
So Erica's on the 6th of 2002, and then Duran is the March 9th of 2001, and not March 11th of 2001.
Yep.
So we all like celebrated our birthdays and stuff together. So we would always joke and be like, "Well, Zaria's like the missing fourth cousin," like because she knows all of us from like different areas of life.
And we like. I got close with both of his cousins on my own. Like it wasn't like,
and I was the last one.
Yeah, like yeah.
I was the missing one.
Yeah.
He was like, Erica. I'm like, yeah, that's my little cousin. That's my bestie.
And me and Duran was like locked in. Okay, we was locked.
So, shout out to them.
Love y'all for real.
Cosmic brownies for life. So y'all was like, yeah, that's my cousin. Like when I talk about Zaria, I'm like, yeah, that's my cousin Zaria.
Might as well.
Like, are they your real cousin? I'm like, yes, that is my real cousin. Yes,
don't
absolutely.
We look alike. No, but seriously. So yeah, that's kind of how we.
That's
and now he's stuck with me.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ooh, this champagne is making me.
Yeah,
sorry, I was covering my mouth, y'all. This champagne is making me a little bubbly.
I've been swallowing it back.
Yeah, I ain't been drinking for a while, so I feel already a little bloated, and I haven't even finished my glass yet. But
me either. I'm taking slow sips.
Yeah, that's the story of us. Like I said, we just gonna be here chilling, chatting about whatever the hell we want.
Whatever we want.
Oh my god, I was a part of the Local Blacks intro too. Giving our black and unwanted opinions about whatever the hell we want.
Whatever we want, y'all listen. Whatever we want, we could yap for days. Like this is literally, this is a phone call to us. So.
No, literally, and that's how we wanted to feel. Like how we want to feel too. We have our TV trays. If you're watching us, on set, we got TV trays out here. Like we just chilling.
Yeah, like this is FaceTime.
We wanted to feel very casual, very comfortable.
FaceTime for real. Like,
and if you're not watching us, get on YouTube and watch us. We're very pretty people.
Molly, did you hear that?
Oh my god. Well, we're approaching 40 minutes. Is there anything else we want to discuss? While we're here, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm excited about like this go round versus when we did Local Blacks. Like I was excited back then, but now that we have like more going on, Very
we can really
excited.
talk about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We have more knowledge of life.
Yes.
We have more. Speaking of which, I was just thinking about that because I have a friend in Mississippi. Shout out Jen, girl. You know I love you.
Period. Hey Jen.
And we were just talking about like people that are younger than us who like haven't really been through certain things. Just like we be trying to tell you, like, please. Because some of the things that I went through, like, I really do wish, like, I have older siblings.
Right.
I have older cousins. But I really do wish that I would have had, like, an older, I guess I did have older friends, but they weren't really going through the things that I had, that I have
I mean, yeah,
through.
honestly, same.
You know
Yeah, I feel that.
So, I really wish that I would have had someone to be like, girl, don't do that. Or, you know, some of the things that I went through that I shouldn't have went through that wasn't just pertaining to like dating or but like, you know, other things that I went through. I really wish I would have had somebody that had been through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I kind of, because I have, you know, Jameson.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I love him. He's 19.
Yep.
And your sister, she's 18.
Yep, she'll be 19. Yep.
Yeah, so I love that though. I can now be like that voice of like, because we were just over there and him and his girlfriend, and he was like, okay,
girlfriend,
child, that is a married couple, but I love listening because they're just so young and fun, you know, so I love hearing them talk, and I like that they really want to talk to me, and like it's not just like, oh, that I don't care about what
this is sorry, just talking.
He will ask me and she'll ask me, like, and so I like that. So, you know, this podcast is not just for people our age, it's for, you know, the people that are entering into their young adulthood,
absolutely,
teens who have some questions about things. Now sometimes we will get into some stuff that's not for teens, but
and we will hopefully remember to give like warnings and stuff before we get into that stuff. Right.
But you know, and hopefully this is something we can talk about, things and that older people can relate to.
Absolutely.
Too, you know?
Yeah. There's no like age limit on this show. This is for anybody to listen to. Oh, one of my friends, this is a white man, y'all. He y'all, she just gave me the craziest look.
I really was on accident. I'm sorry.
But when we were doing like promotion for the show, he texted me and he was like, something along the lines of, "Oh my god, like, I'm really excited. Are white people allowed to listen?" He was joking, obviously,
of course,
but I was like, "Yes, of course. Like, it's for everybody." This is it's for everybody. There's no age limit. We're not going to tell y'all if you're over the age of something like log off, close the computer. Absolutely not. Who's listening on the podcast? Why are they on the computer?
Exactly.
Get your phone out.
This show is for everyone. But let me say this, okay? This show is for everyone. We do want, but it's called the Cookout Chronicles for a reason.
Right.
We mainly, I'm not gonna say our main focus is, but what we really want is to cultivate a platform and a space in the area for our people, you know, because
absolutely,
all too often we do have spaces for our people that get everybody else is just trying to get into because they hate things that are tailor made and catered to Black people. They hate that, which I don't care.
I don't choke. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't care.
But yeah,
I don't care.
This is a safe space for everybody. But remember, tread lightly.
Tread lightly. Tread lightly. This is a safe space for us, for our community. Yes, you can listen in because everybody has something. We feel like we say things that everybody has something to, you know, gain, and you can get something out of.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, tread lightly. I'm so sorry. This is a safe space to an extent. If I say something that you don't like, oops.
Yeah, and that's another great point that we used to say also at the beginning of Local Blacks. Like, there's going to be times where we're not going to agree on stuff. Yeah. Like, we're two different people.
Right.
So if there's, you know, something that you disagree with or may see a different point of view of, it's a little sharp, but yeah, like just be nice about it.
Yeah,
like
nice about it.
We're people too, believe it or not.
Right. I know I look like a goddess. I'm so sorry.
It's the Virgo in you.
It is.
It really is.
It is.
But yeah, like just tread lightly, be nice to us. Like I said, we're not perfect. We're still both very young. I may feel 75, but I promise I haven't even
hurt a little bit.
I haven't even hit my mid-20s yet. So we still have a lot of growing to do, which is also a part of the show. Like just growing with us, because we don't plan on stopping this.
No,
like this is what we gonna do every week until it's done,
until the wheels then fell off.
Right. So you're gonna be seeing us every Sunday, or at least listening to us every Sunday. But yeah, like that's part of it too. Just like growing and growing together and talking about life and getting through it all. And because girl,
and getting through it all. So yes.
Yeah, that was a good point. Because I did want to mention that too.
So feel safe, feel comfortable. You're gonna get a key. We're gonna laugh.
No, for real.
It don't matter what we talking about in episode. We gonna be laughing.
Right.
We gonna have a laugh about it. You have to. Life is hard. Life is rough.
Yes.
So you have
especially these days.
Okay. So you have to find the joy somewhere, and that is the great thing about our people, because we will find the joy. We know how to find the joy in it, okay?
We'll crack a joke about something.
We gonna crack a joke. Life could be in shambles. We at rock bottom, but we gonna crack a joke.
Oh my God, perfect example. I was on Twitter, and we're gonna be talking a lot about Twitter on here, not X, Twitter. A perfect example. What's been going on right now, at the time of recording this, is all these plane crashes, right? And what was it? I think it was Delta. They were offering people $30,000 for basically almost killing them. And this dude was like, he photoshopped himself into the plane crash, the plane that tipped over. And he was like, I got proof I was there.
I'm sorry, because I know exactly what you're talking about.
He was like, I got proof I was there. Where's my $30,000? So we definitely gonna be doing that, and we at least I got a few trips that require plane rides this year, so I'm very, very sick about it.
Yes.
I'm gonna vomit when I go on that plane, but yeah, just little stuff like that. Like we're gonna crack jokes. We don't mean to be insensitive or anything, and when it's time to get serious, we'll get serious for sure. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
That's all I got.
I want to play with that soundboard so bad. Sorry, we have a soundboard and it's like flashing. My mic just fell off my stand because I keep messing with it. I'm sorry.
I do keep messing.
I'm just gonna hold it for the rest of the time.
It was straight.
I'm just gonna hold it. It's fine. I'm just gonna hold it. And it keeps like doing like these little buttons, and I keep looking over at it. But yeah, we're also gonna do like different topics. Like we'll get on Reddit. We'll take like submissions, of course, and talk about different topics you guys want us to discuss. Yep. We'll even do like tell us about the time where you did this, or tell us the time you did that, or some advice that younger you would want to know, like fun stuff like that too. Right. So it's not just gonna be like mundane topics. Like we want you guys to be like involved too, because we're talking. We're at a cookout. We're sharing experiences. We're sharing stories and stuff, which is what a cookout is supposed to be.
Exactly.
So we're not cooking or nothing, but we cooking up some tea.
Okay.
We are cooking up the tea. So yeah, any last thoughts? Anything? We're gonna keep this under 45 minutes, and here we are approaching an hour.
Minutes. We sorry. I told you we're certified yappers, but
yeah, we'll try to keep all the episodes at least under like 45 minutes. Just for just the introductory. So we had a lot to get through.
had a lot to get through. As far as last thoughts, we just thank you guys for listening.
Yes, and thanks for being here. Stick around.
Thank you. We have more to come. We are very excited. I talk with my hands a lot, so I'm so sorry if I'm distracting you. But it's same. Happen. Sorry. But we are very excited to get started. We've been talking about this for months, so just to be recording the first episode is a lot for us.
Yep.
So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being here. We hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we hope that you enjoy the episodes that are to come.
Yes, and also something that we want to do, one more thing, at the end of each of our episodes, we want to do like something like positive and uplifting, because we know when we're talking about life, it's not always going to be peaches and cream, right? So we want to talk about like like some goals or like what are we looking forward to the next week? Because we film this on Fridays typically, but of course the episodes won't go out until Sunday. For me, Sundays are like a good reset to kind of get my mind back right and just prep myself for the upcoming week. So what do you not what do you want to do next week, but
what good news do I have?
Well, yeah, that too. Or like, what do you want to like go into this new week? Like, what are you preparing for in the next
week?
You
know, I'm not gonna lie. It has been a rough week for me.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's been a rough couple of weeks for me. So I'm just trying to for next week. I think because I've been in a transitional period at work. So for this week, I am just trying to remain as calm as possible because I work with children. I work with 1-year-olds.
Yeah.
So,
better than me.
I love them. You know
I know you do. Okay, I'm sorry.
I want to come in with a better mindset. I want to really have my mind together for this week. Because next week is another transition for me. So I know if it's hard on my 24-year-old behind, I know it's hard on them 1-year-olds. So for next week, I just want me to be as calm as I possibly can. For me to be as, because right now my only kid's constant. I'm the only consistent thing that they have going at my job.
Yeah.
So they have been really clingy. They have been really needy with me. They've been acting out a little bit.
Yeah.
They're one.
Right.
So
and they're getting comfortable with you too.
Exactly. So they're trying to test their limits and their bounds. So for this week, for this upcoming week, I just really want to have my mind right and be as calm as possible so that way, however I'm feeling does not affect them.
Right.
Yeah.
Patience. I like that. Patience is key. For me, I have a big week coming up. We got, of course, the premiere. Premiere.
Right.
I believe that they should be March the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be already out. I mean, y'all know what it will be. But I believe that's the 9th because my birthday's on the 11th. That's a Tuesday. Yeah, March 9th is our release date. Yes. So we got that. And then all of next week is just going to be like a lot of promotional stuff, which of course you guys would already seen by now.
Yes.
So yeah, just doing that and just managing my time. And then we're going, out of town. So packing for that, laundry, making sure the itinerary is right. Which we'll also vlog and stuff too. So yeah, just manage me. Yes. Managing my time is going to be the biggest thing for me. So much going on. Since I've graduated college, just because I don't have anything else really to do now besides work. So there's a lot on my plate that I'm doing. And also trying to have a social life and have some time for me.
Yep.
So yes, time management is the theme of this week. So yes, ending on a positive note. Yes. We're going to do that or try to do that every episode.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching and listening to the Cookout Chronicles podcast.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you next Sunday.